From the National Weather Service office in Lubbock, Texas, this is a winter weather update for tonight through Sunday, February 2nd. All the latest weather information suggests that much of the South Plains and Rolling Plains will now stand a better chance of seeing several inches of snowfall beginning late tonight through much of the day on Sunday. So we have now expanded the winter weather advisory to include all of the forecast area shown in this yellow box, and this winter weather advisory runs until 5 p.m. Sunday. Here's a look at the approximate snowfall totals that we're expecting from late tonight all the way through Sunday afternoon. And for most areas on the Caprock, it certainly appears a few inches of snow will be in the offing, with heavier amounts farther off the Caprock, especially in the rolling plains, where anywhere between 3 and 4 inches of snow is expected. Now, there is one caveat to this, and that is that there will be some narrow snow bands that could develop anywhere on the Caprock and especially into the rolling plains. And if you happen to fall under one of these heavy snow bands, you could easily see amounts in excess of these ranges that we have listed here. So breaking down the timing and impacts of this winter storm, we can expect light snow to begin developing around the midnight hour in the far southwest Texas Panhandle and southwest South Plains, before eventually spreading east over the remainder of the region. Now, as it does so, some of that precipitation could fall in the form of sleet, light rain, or even a little freezing rain before we expect it to turn over to all snow somewhere between 2 and 5 a.m. And it's important to note that we don't really see any significant icing potential with this storm. By far the biggest impacts are going to be from locally heavy snow at times. And the main threat area for that heavy snow appears to be setting up anywhere from near Lubbock, and especially east into the rolling plains, where several inches of snow appears possible. And as we go on throughout the morning hours on Sunday, especially after 9 a.m., it appears the heaviest snow will begin shifting off the Caprock for good. And eventually by noon, much of that heavy snow will be out of the rolling plains. But behind that, there'll certainly be periods of light snow lingering on and off throughout the afternoon, and that could produce additional minor snow accumulations. So by far the biggest impacts of this storm certainly look to be hazardous travel as early Sunday morning, and again, especially from Lubbock on south and east. And temperatures, unfortunately, all day Sunday do look to remain below freezing, so that will keep roads rather slick and hazardous for all the day, even into Monday morning. And certainly monitor road conditions closely if you do have any travel plans. And lastly, here's a list of additional weather resources for all the latest information on this impending winter storm.